point of the film and the comedy? We made a dark satire about medical disinformation, and I don't want that to get lost.
Word, Johnny Knoxville. That's what you made. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is the studio, episode 6. This episode is called The Pediatric Oncologist. There's a name for you. Listen, this is probably one of the better projects that fits exactly in line with Apple TV Plus. There has been no bad episodes whatsoever. It's all gems, all heat, all the time. Rekkai, are we still on board?
Yes, but I hate that you just said that because I feel like I need to find some wood to knock on because it's almost as we say that all the time during Doctor Who and stuff, and as soon as we say it, here comes a stinker. Yeah, they can't all be gems now, can they, Tackage?
They can't all be gems. Hey, listen, make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rekkai. We're gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things that we may be shaking our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started. Ooh, those Joes look good. I think that's what that is.
Is his thumb in them, though?
It is.
Is his thumb actually in them?
Both of them.
Dude, you can't bring me a coffee with your thumb in it, dog. Oh my God, that just.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Cappuccino time.
Wow.
I even did a little design in the foam there.
That looks like a penis.
It's a palm tree. It really does look like a penis there. There you go.
Okay, now I
get why
you already had a thumb in your drink. Now you got a dick in your drink.
And honestly, it's very
came from the
refreshing to be.
Harvey Weinstein school of making drinks. Like,
Oh, this is you! Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So you directed this?
Sort of.
she lying.
She
lying.
For the original MK Ultra, it was like a low-budget spy thriller, but they made it into a whole franchise.
What does she want? She wants some. And I know who that is. I can't think of who it is, though.
Yeah, it'll come to me, too.
I mean, they made 3.8 billion globally, but not everyone. They kind of got past a lot of people, I think.
Yeah. Well, look, why don't we do like
It's like the Mission Impossible.
I think it might have been a little bit of a...
There's 7 of them.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Give you live audio commentary.
I think that's a kind of a hat tip to Star Wars, maybe. Especially with the timeline being all out of sync.
Hey,
maybe.
Oh, yeah.
There will be a lot of booze.
I would hope. Yeah, given the circumstances.
It's really good. You know, the doctors that I usually date, they're a bunch of self-serious.
She said the doctors I date?
You don't take yourself seriously at all.
No.
Yeah, she said she usually dates.
This summer.
You seen anything?
No.
Is that Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's dropping trowel.
That's Johnny Knoxville. And
what the hell? Is that zombie cheeks? No. Oh. Word.
Apocalypse.
Wow.
We love it, but shit's whack up in here. We got a trailer crisis. Our owners are refusing to show this because of the diarrhea explosion.
The diarrhea.
I love her.
The trailer.
Of course, Johnny Knoxville would be on that.
The point of the film and the comedy? We made a dark satire about medical disinformation, and I don't want that to get lost.
Word, Johnny Knoxville. That's what you made.
This is why I said we should have sold to streamers. No testing, no theater honors.
Leigh, don't be such a fucking...
Horror and comedy play better in theaters, and this is a horror comedy.
Okay, you are one thing.
I agree.
Zombie Dookie or Diarrhea Coke.
Oh my God, you're a genius. He's a fucking genius.
Okay. What?
Oh, wow.
Like popcorn boxes.
When's the absolute hard out deadline to ship this?
Absolute out the door, drop dead, done, finito, 10 p.m. tonight.
We are not going to cut it. I'll ram it through with the theater owners. Thank you, everybody.
We really need
Hey,
You would have thought they was planning to bomb a country or something. That felt presidential.
There's a hill I will die on. We are getting that shit explosion.
Thanks, buddy.
Shit explosion. You know he lies.
fun.
Yeah.
Impressive.
What do you and a doctor even talk about?
All sorts of smart shit, bitch.
Are you sure you're going to be able to sign off
Yes.
on them?
Luckily, she understands that what I do is very important, and she really respects.
Really? No.
Yeah, I can see this going horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I owe it to you to be completely transparent. This is a drug trial.
Look at both of them.
Cut back to Josh after the shit explosion. You just stay on Knoxville. We don't see Josh covered in diarrhea.
Oh, look.
I mean, they're having basically the same conversation, right?
Sir.
Also make the fart really wet sounding. Really juice it, okay? Great. Thanks.
Oh,
Geely? Fight Club, though. That's cool.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
Fight Club, yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
oh my God.
That's
Gotta add that to the list.
wow.
God, how many is it now?
Add that to the list.
47 movies? That's probably more movies than I've seen in my entire life.
Better get started tonight.
Dang, I watched that in a year.
Sounds like a good week for me. So that's like,
The car guy at Cedars.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I'm actually kind of a car guy myself. I have a
Not that kind of car, Mike.
she means cardiologist.
So CAR stands for chimeric antigen receptors for all those party people.
Okay, I was completely wrong on that too. What the hell did she just say?
a little bit smarter, you know?
A little bit.
Surgeon? Yeah, I've had deeper conversations with my pitching wedge.
Truly. So,
Oh, that was okay.
Yes, he runs a movie studio. It's called Continental Studios.
oh, well, pardon me. And what movies have you made?
Oh, tell him.
Sure, it can be very stressful at times.
Sure, I guess in a way.
There's... Oh, look, there's Josh, June. Oh, you're going to love these guys.
So he just needs a whole room full of people to belittle him and what he does. 'Cause everyone in there has a God complex. Yeah.
So fancy.
No, I don't know. Just a normal tux, right?
I got this one for my sister's wedding in
No.
3, and it still fits.
Cool. Got tails, dude. I like that.
Hey, drinks anyone?
Wow. He about to sit at the piano?
Hey, so fun. Yeah.
Matt, you look like you golf, right?
We stream everything now.
Well, you should come back. We'd love to have you.
I love it.
Yeah, you do.
Real Housewives.
I'd wager it is better than any movie theater.
Oh, you were just doing a good job stabbing knives in this poor man's heart.
Big.
Oh, I have to take this. So sorry. So sorry. Sorry.
Be the shit, but it's so quick, it's almost subliminal.
But liminal.
Johnny, stop it.
No, it's not good. Not at all good.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. It's a rough break.
Tough when, you know, all the odds are stacked against you and you just gotta keep showing up.
You're out of your element, Donnie.
I've been there. So.
You should just let it go.
Like, how much should we charge for this extra large popcorn? It's a joke.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
Is that something to brag about?
No, not at all. I would not brag about it.
So awkward.
You all care deeply about the
painful.
outcome of your work.
It's so painful.
Come on. Look, I'm sure it's very well-made popcorn film, but it's not art,
It is art.
right?
Yeah.
Let's go find a seat.
Yeah.
Somebody has to design those exploding heads. Somebody's got to edit
It
it.
is art.
At this-
For the
It is.
record,
At
all
this
movies
point-
are art. You don't
all
get to
movies
pick
are
which
art.
movies are art, which ones aren't art, just because you don't like them.
That's true.
As long as it is a pure expression of human emotion, it is by definition art.
I agree.
So Picasso's
Yeah.
Guernica and the Emoji Movie are both art.
Yes.
Have you seen The Bear? Oh, yes, Chad's love The Bear.
Okay, I'm going to show you a screen grab.
No.
I want you to look at this
No.
and tell me that that is not
I
art.
thought he was about to show from Dupocalypse.
Mouth? What?
That's a work thing. Don't worry about that.
That sounds like real art to me.
Oh, yeah. See, I'd have
He should
already.
just go on leave.
It'd have already gone
He should
bad
just
for
go on
me.
dip.
Well, you know what? Art is meant to elicit a reaction, and you're giving me the reaction.
He's handling this very well. I got to give it to Matt.
It actually is.
When you tell that to Academy Award winner Spike Jones. Who? He directed the movie. Who is Spike Jones?
It's so disrespectful.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need to know who that
But
is.
they don't know
Right?
anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to have a conversation with kindergartners.
No, I just have to take one more call. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Be right back. Hello?
They're going to come back. They're going to be disrespecting the shit out of him.
Honestly, no. These people are a lot less sophisticated than I thought.
Oh, wow. Fancy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's a good one.
Overheard Ricky and his buddies saying that they're going to tap out at like 80,000. No, fuck that. We got this. Okay. Yeah, we do.
He gonna bid it just because, like, well,
in Ireland for 4 people to the best golf course on
he gonna buy it
Royal.
just to show him this is what my little trash ass movies can get me.
Private lessons. What an amazing opportunity this could be.
Oh, he gonna be like, yeah,
20,000.
that's what I do with my little terrible movies that are not art.
Anybody at 25,000. 25. Who'd have been a 30? 30. Who'd have been a 35? Now 40. 40 now 45.
He's like, man, this pocket change for me. Like, that's just crazy.
85,000 bucket. 80,000. 85,000. 85,000.
Oh, look at that.
90. Who'd have been the 92.5? 95,000. 95,000. 100.
Oh, take that.
That 25,000 a piece. Look at him.
10. 110.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
We got this stone. We got it. Going once.
Look at him.
Yeah, bid.
$200,000. $200,000.
Come get it.
You're welcome. I hate cancer. I fucking hate it. Dynamic is traditionally people in the arts. We fund your little science projects. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Hey, I'm sorry that you need people in the arts. The Spielberg Pavilion, the Streisand Center for.
Speak on it.
Like golf.
They sold me up. They were actually incredibly convincing. Actually,
I need
that's
a
what's
drink.
working. Yeah, let's get a drink. Let's go get a drink. Anyone want a drink? I'm buying.
Yeah.
Butt hurt about those guys making fun of your little poop.
Moment of the auction. Yes, it was a contagious energy. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd had no idea you were so very charitable.
You know?
Okay, well, if you are,
Yes.
and you really don't care about golf, then give the vacation to Steve and Josh.
I'm not giving him $200,000.
Just maybe go some way towards looking like less of an asshole.
Oh, you're doing a hard job of selling me to do that.
Excited about the idea of playing golf in Scotland?
Ireland.
I'll consider it.
Okay. You think fucking long and hard about it.
Man, you ain't finna tell me what I'm gonna do with $200,000 of my money?
Yeah. I've been already left.
Oh, yeah.
Already left.
Absolutely. I would say he's handling it way better than I would have.
In exchange is for us all to agree that what I do is as important as what you all do.
But they are not as important as medicine.
Why does one have to be more important than the other?
That part. Why? Why can't you just love it?
Okay, but once they get to Cedars, what is on the wall of every single room?
Television.
Lights.
Art. TVs.
Lay off, go. What? Lay off? I'm not going to lay. I will not be told to back off by a man dressed like Jiminy fucking Cricket.
Good for you, Matt.
What is the one plaque on the fountain about? The movie that have been shot here. On that mother. Gigli, our worst film.
The worst.
Mission than all the medical counts that have ever happened. Ever.
Come with me.
I'm with you, Matt. I stand with you, Matt.
Hey, I'm with him.
Oh, you cured cancer? I didn't read the headline. Great, I'm gonna get a pack of cigarettes, right?
Unbelievable.
He's right, though.
I'm with you, Matt.
He's right.
I'm with you.
He's right. He had this goddamn God complex. He's like, you cured cancer?
The trailer.
Wasn't aware.
Great, thank you. Great. Save the shitsplosion. Thank God. Shit, I'm sorry.
He'd get ready to make it worse.
He needs a doctor.
There's all have God complexes. I'm fine. Thank you, okay? God.
No, he gonna need one.
Oh. Just scream it out, man. Say it. You need help.
I called ahead. The hospital has a private room waiting.
Does it have a TV in it?
Do you know what will be on the wall of that room when I get there?
Scream.
You enjoy that scream, Matt.
My guy.
Fucking shit.
It had to be you.
And we out.
It had to be.
First one, solid. Second one, okay. But MK Ultra 4 made me want to stab my fucking eyes out.
Oh, they're speaking my language.
Yeah, and that's
At
his
least
movie.
it's an original franchise, I'll give you that.
That's my type of dirty talk. Yeah.
Are you free next Saturday?
No.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh my gosh. That was great. Once again,
Oh my God.
Another gem of a show. Honestly, it's first let me start by saying it's excellent and it's right in line with everything that we've previously seen. But as far as like the over the top laugh factor, this one probably is on the lower end of the other previous 5 that we've seen before. But it's still an 8 episode, still an 8 out of 10 episode, which is really good. What I do really enjoy about it is I have like a bit of a personal connection with the idea of trying to explain this thing that we do, art, movies, television.
This thing that we do, man.
This thing that we do. And to try to explain it to somebody who is not as involved with the creative process, it can, it's kind of like talking to a wall oftentimes. And I know for those that are in the industry out there and on the west side of things, to have a relationship or to build a relationship with somebody that is out of the industry can be challenging at times because of crazy hours, not understanding what you're doing, trying to justify all of this effort into putting something that can literally just flash across the screen as quick as a commercial or be as long as something as The Brutalist. I love it. You have no idea how much I love movies and television, and to have an episode that just takes the time to kind of like just hint at the idea that this thing is important. It is. I feel it's very important. Whether it's Johnny Knoxville squeezing radioactive zombie doo-doo out of his cheeks, or something that absolutely just stuns and blows away the culture like the movie Sinners. I think this episode was necessary for the studio. Even though it might not have been the strongest out of it, it may be one of the most necessary episodes of this series. Rekkai, how you feeling?
Just the whole sentence, radioactive zombie doo-doo out his cheeks, is just wild. It's just wild, like. Just that whole premise behind the movie. And here's what I do enjoy about this. I agree with everything that you just said. The thing is, and we're guilty of it too, that in this thing, this art, this thing that we do, that there are levels to this. And sometimes it's kind of like a freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. I might not like what you're saying, mm-hmm. but you still have the right to say it. Mm-hmm. In movies, in art, I may not like the shit that you putting out, mm-hmm. but you still have the right to make it. And when it's the lowest, the lowest form, the lowest denominator, reality TV, these terrible movies, these movies are just chasing a buck. Like, we started out this whole journey on the studio with them talking about we've secured the rights to the Kool-Aid movie. What in the what? what? You know, so I mean, so that's still a part of the premise, you know what I'm saying? And we're going from a guy like Matt Remick, played by Seth Rogen, who loves film, who loves cinema, who loves art. And the thing is, sometimes, even for a guy like himself who took this position because he wanted to make art, he wanted to get back to making the great films, but he's been relegated to making the worst of the worst. You know, and it's kind of when you think, you know, you have to balance that balancing act of your integrity. Where's your line? Do I want to make movies? Do I want to be the guy who at the end of the day is the last check, you know what I'm saying, to, okay, we make this movie or whatever? Or do I want to, you know, die on this hill and say, no, I want to only make art, and then you don't work because no one is making what you want to make. It's a rough line to thing. And I think the beautiful thing about it, what we saw in this relationship between him and his doctor, Rebecca Hall, which I knew I'd seen her before, but yes, I just saw her in, you just did a wonderful reaction, I think with Leo for The Town.
Yes.
She was in The Town. She was Ben Affleck's girl in The Town.
Yeah.
She was in both of the art or wonderful movies or terrible movies, whatever, but the clearly cash grab, Godzilla versus King Kong versus Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
And she's been in a lot more stuff, but the thing is, if you don't respect what your partner does, regardless of what it does, like I think that's the more important thing about what they were saying. How dare you? And I had that when I was a teacher. I was an accountant before, you know, many careers. I was an accountant. You know, when I first came out of college, I was an accountant. And I was very good at my job, even though I hated my job because I was ostracized on my job. I was the only Black and the only male. And I ran an entire department. And I was younger than everybody in my department. So they looked at me like their son or something like that. And they had no respect for their son telling them what to do. It is what it was. So not only their son, you know, Black dude, a man telling a bunch of, you know, women what to do, they hated my ass from the time I hit the door. And it caused some issues for me and I was like, I'm not cut out to do this. But the thing is, I left and went into education. I became a teacher, kind of fell into being a teacher. But my ex-wife, she was an accountant as well. And it destroyed her fairy tale of we're both important. Like, I'm an accountant, I'm important. I get to go home and go to a high school reunion and be like, I'm an accountant, I'm this, I'm hoity-toity or whatever. And teacher, you're just a teacher. You know, those who can do, those who can't teach. And that, at first, it didn't bother me. I don't give a shit what people say. But then after a while, it did. Because I had to like, wait a minute, hold on. You got here because of some teachers taught your dumb ass what to do. You know, we could go anywhere. We could go anywhere in the city and I'd have people roll up to me, children and adults. Hey, Mr. Steve, like they, you know, because I either taught them, taught their siblings, taught their children, you know what I'm saying? And would see me with love. And I was like, you know what? It's funny. We've been out, we go out all these times. I've never seen one of your clients. Anybody recognize you? Anybody know you? Anybody got nice things to say about you? I mean, I'm sure you're wonderful at work. And it became antagonistic like that because of my choice of profession. Yeah. And it was the same thing. It was the exact same thing, different professions, but the exact same thing that went down between Matt and his girl. Like, you know, you have in your mind this God complex or this thing. What I do is more important than what you do. Yeah. And in a relationship, it absolutely should not be like that. Yeah. And, you know, and really, as we look at the grand scope of things that we do, I'm sure there are people that say the exact same thing to us. Oh, you're just content creators. You're just, you know, you make reaction channels. What is that? You know, anybody needs that. Who needs that? No one needs that, you know, but they need us. No. In order to make this thing go round, they need all of this. Because if it wasn't, there wouldn't be a space for what we do.
Yeah.
And I know my guy here wouldn't have damn near 100,000 subscribers because there's people that say, you know what, we need what you do, sir.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think there's always a, thank you for that. First off, well said on all that, and I agree on all of that. I've been myself in situations, and prior to my amazing relationship that I'm in now, previous relationships, where there was a disconnect. Simply,
I know, I'm not jealous at all.
that disconnect is pretty real. But there's always like a weird fourth wall that's kind of ever present in the studio, and the one in this one is that you have actors telling this story of the pretentiousness of of doctors. So yeah, actual actors playing that role. There's something kind of interesting about that, you know, because the people that are playing these roles don't believe the stuff that's coming off out of their mouth on the script. But for somebody that loves to fight for art, like, don't get it twisted. Like, the oldest profession, period, is art. Like, don't get me wrong, doctors are important, and I would never say art is more important than doctors ever. I would never say that. I would not say art is more important than medicine. But before there was doctors,
I say it. I don't give a damn.
Look, before there was doctors, cavemen were scratching on walls, writing stories on walls. So don't get it twisted. Story is the oldest form of expression. Period. Story. It's just what it is. You know, it'll be here.
Entertainment is the oldest thing, because before there was a doctor, somebody fell and broke his head, a rock fell on somebody's head.
Had a story
and when he figured out he had an owie, you know what I'm saying? Everybody laughed at his dumb ass. Like, oh shit, that was funny. Do it again, you know. And then the doctor came and, hold on, let me put these leaves and berries on it, you know. Yeah.
Oh, and then there's also something really funny too about, you know, these same pretentious doctors. And let's just be clear, like, not all doctors act like this, obviously. You know, it's just these particular doctors are assholes. But what's funny is the thing that they wanted the most, and they're trying to jazz themselves up to bid all this money on, you know, the donkey at the table is the only one that had the funds that could achieve their dream.
That part. That dude said, I could sell some investments. I mean, they had to get together as a crew to scrape up the 25, 27.5, you know, to even bid on it, to get the winning bid. And he was like,
yeah, on a whim.
Spend on a weekend.
Like, yeah. You know? He said just the moment moved him, and he threw 200 stacks at it. Like, whatever.
He said they were incredibly convincing.
Oh, yo, that is so funny. So for those of you that have, you know, real people jobs that somebody may, you know, be hoity-toity over, or you know, dismiss you because you don't have the prestige of some other job, I'd be curious to hear like your story in the chat regarding that. I've seen some interesting stuff. There was a guy I remember I met with this dude. It was like some friends. We was all at a bar chopping up, having a good time, and we got the bill back. The bill was absolutely something dumb crazy. And you know how folks get to looking around. I had this, and this, and there was this one dude at the table. It was kind of quiet. He was really cool as a fan, but kind of little more reserved than everybody else. And he was in sanitation, garbage man. You know, glorified way of saying a garbage man. And at the end of the bill, when the bill came out, and all of us were trying to figure out, you know, itemize this damn thing, Buddy was like, "No, I got the whole thing." You know, easy, because. What people don't know is that, you know, working in sanitation, because of such a high risk job in certain areas of it, you get paid very well. But, you know, the look of it and the idea of working in sanitation can have people have kind of like this God complex in a sense, or somehow you think that your position is more important. And it was a garbage man who came to save the day, and it was like, and let us, you know, finish out the rest of our night without us, like, you know, cutting eyes at each other. And but it was a garbage man, and I'll always remember that, because it's just like, damn, yeah, you know, seemingly one of the more least likely people at the table was the one that had it all together, more so all together than everybody else. I can't wait to hear what your stories are in the chat. Rekkai, you got any closing thoughts?
No, I think it's funny too, because people like that, people that work for the city, I remember back in the day where that was a goal, to get a job for the city. It was a good job.
Yeah.
I was talking to my kids about that yesterday, about, people that worked on the roads, people that work for the city worked on the roads. I was like, them dudes are never going to be out of work because the roads are jacked up. And even when you see them go in and make a new road, I think the goal is not to make it well. I think the road, it's like on a scale of 100, we're going to do this road at about an 88. So we still got work. We'll come back and redo this road again in about 4 or 5 years. Like, I don't even think they try to make it well. But no, I love this particular series. I love that how it kind of pulls the curtain back and it gives us that commentary into what we think about. And really, this is an episode really that is defending the art, regardless of what kind it is. Reality TV is not my thing. That doesn't mean that I think that it shouldn't exist.
Right. I feel that.
And I think and that's really for everything. I lament and I talk about a lot of the forms of music that I hear on the radio now and that artists are making. Doesn't mean that they shouldn't make it. You have the right to make whatever you want to make. And there's enough SoundCloud and trash out there on the internet to, for several lifetimes. It's hard, but if you really want to find the art, you got to go find it. If you're going to find what you like is what you like. That doesn't mean one thing is better, one thing is not. What you like is what you like. I don't like certain things. I love certain other things. And the things I love, somebody else hates. Things I hate, somebody else loves. It is what it is. Like I said, I said it earlier, and I almost shed a tear, my eyes start sweating, and I know that I will find my Cinderella as well, somebody who loves what I love and understands, respects the things that I love, my blurredom. I fly my geek flag high, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, I talk about sports. I had a great time watching the NFL draft and NBA playoffs, and I love, Formula One and the World Cup. I like guy stuff, but I like nerd stuff. I like black stuff. I like stuff.
I like stuff, man.
It is what it is.
I like a lot.
Stuff, man.
Yeah, I just like stuff.
Talk to me. You'll see what's up. Anyway, man, thank you. As always, thank you, my guy. This is excellent. I love watching this particular series. As you see, you guys, anytime we're watching stuff, we try to use our head, but it's more importantly to use our heart. So if you want to find me, patreon.com, drop them shekels on me, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkle
shekels
me,
will be cutting me up.
Drop the shekels. Just drop some ruples or whatever. I don't even know whatever your currency is. I think it's all food stamps, AT. My kids got to eat. Whatever you got, I think it. Yes, but if not, you can always hit me with a subscribe, like, comment, share on youtube.com/Newfonderville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. If I said it too fast, it'll be in the description. It's all about this right here. But even more importantly, put this in it. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And I can't wait to see you all in the comment section. Thank you for your time. We'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.